Alright, hello guys, welcome to today's video tutorial. Today I'm going to be walking you through how to install this Flutter script from codecanyon.net. So quickly, you want to go to your preferred browser and just type in codecanyon.net, and then you're going to be seeing this amazing interface. Here is the search bar where you get to search the type of script that you want. Alright, any type of script, you just type it in there and it's going to go through. So this is taxi and delivery mobile applications. It has its admin panel, user app, driver's app, user web portal, landing website, all in one. So this is a script, just the way it is. You can go in and read a little bit more about it to understand how it works and all that. So once you're done with that, you go ahead to click on add to cart. This is a $199 script. So this is a pop-up that shows you a little bit more detail about the scripts, and you can go ahead to go to checkout directly from here. So the next step is just to proceed with the checkout procedures and pop-ups that come up. We're not going to be going through that route in this video because we've already purchased this script and we don't want to do that a second time. So it's a straightforward process. Just go ahead and do it. So once that is out of the way and you've successfully installed your scripts, we want to get some tools that we need in order to start running Flutter in a local machine. And one of those tools is Flutter SDK itself. So for Flutter SDK, all you need to do is go into docs.flutter.dev/get started/install. You're going to be seeing this official Flutter documentation site. So we're going to be following this guide step by step, just the way it is. So the first thing we need to do is to choose our development platform. So it's going to be Windows for us. And if you select your development platform, you need to choose the type of application you're trying to build. This is going to be Android because our Restart Taxi application is an Android app. Followed by your requirements. So you need to understand and check in your software requirements as well as your operating system and other development tools that is needed. So once all the checks are completed, the next thing you want to go to do is to install Flutter SDK. So there are two options, as you can see. For people that already have their VS Code installed, you can follow through this prompt in order to download or install Flutter. For people that don't, you can go through this route to download and install Flutter by clicking on this button. Your download is automatically going to start. Once it does, don't forget, if you want to get a previous version of Flutter, you can always go to the archive. Alright, so once your download is done, you want to create a new folder. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you a typical example of what you should be doing from this documentation so you could understand properly. Alright, so your download is probably going to be in this directory path, right? So this is just how it's going to be inside your user profile, downloads. This is the Flutter SDK, right? So you want to create a new destination, right, called dev. Now this is how it's going to look like. Under your C roots folder, you want to go inside user, inside your app, your user, your system name, all right, then create a new folder, call it dev, call it Flutter dev, call it whatever you want to call it, but make the name unique, and then extract these Flutter windows, right, into this dev, right, into this dev folder. So it's going to be Flutter here. If you go inside Flutter, you're going to be seeing something like a bin. I want you to copy that directory path, and you're going to be needing it here in the next step. So next step says update your Windows path variable. Interesting. So you want to go ahead to press these commands and navigate your way inside your environment variables. All right. So once you do that, you are going to, if you do not have the path already, click on the new button or text in order to add a new path variable. But if you already have this variable, you just need to update it by clicking on edit. So either one works. Once you're done with that, you click on this, okay, 3 times, and then we're good to go. So the next thing we want to get are our IDEs. So we're going to be using two IDEs, and I'm going to be showing you I'm going to be using Visual Studio more often, but I'm going to be showing you how to get two IDEs that are used for mobile app development. One is VS Code and the other one is Android Studio. So let's get right into it. So we're starting with Android Studio. And Android Studio is the official IDE for Android application development. And what you need to do is to navigate into developers.android.com/studio. You're going to be seeing this interface. All right. So the current version of Android Studio is now, and you click on this button to read through the terms and conditions of Android Studio, right? So once you're done with that and you've confirmed it, you go ahead to read by checking this box and you click on your download. This download is supposed to begin in a second. So once the download is done, you're going to be seeing like some pop-ups in order to complete the configuration and installing. All right, so you want to go ahead to use the default configurations and pop-up that come in and just accept it, proceed, and click on next, finish, and then you're good to go. Now, finally, what we need is Visual Studio Code. So this is another alternative for Android Studio. This is mostly what I use because it's mostly less heavier, right, on PCs. However, there are other methods here that you can use to download Visual Studio Code. So you just want to go ahead and click on this one. I'm using Windows. So once you click on this, your download begins, right? So you need to select location for your download, which is something that you have to do on your Windows. So this is it. Once you click on save, then your download is going to be completed. And now that everything is up and running, we just want to go back and open our application or our scripts that we just purchased. I'm going to be using Visual Studio because it's my favorite. Yeah. And yes, this is Visual Studio. I'm going to close this. So this is Visual Studio. And currently I am inside my popspec.yaml. So a little bit of thing that happened here, if you're using a Flutter version that is not up to date, you're going to be having a little bit issue. But at the time, our Flutter version is compatible with this. So I switched for people that need to understand what Flutter AVM, Flutter version management is. So this is you using different Flutter versions to run your script. So you can use AVM, you can research about it. So that being said, you're going to be running a couple of commands here. So I'm going to do this one more time. So the first thing you need to do is to clean this project. Okay, so cleaning the project, delete Gradle dependencies and everything. And then you want to pop get. So most of you, this is going to be automatically triggered and you just automatically pop get without having a need for cleaning it first. And after cleaning, if you see some funny errors like everywhere becomes red, you don't need to worry. That's actually what is supposed to happen. Once you do once you go ahead to proceed with the command flutterpop get, this should resolve all those issues. All right, so now that we have everything out of the way, this is how our application looks like. We're currently running the application. You select your language, confirm this, and then you have all of this come up. Skip. So yeah, that is how the application works, and that's how to install and purchase a script directly from codecanyon.net. Thank you very much and see you in the next session.